Eagle Sports Network, WELR 102.3 and WLAG 1240 are proud to present Lagrange High School football. Now, let's go to the field with your announcers, Tommy Whitworth and Chandler Wilkerson, right after this short break. For over 34 years, Ricky Smith Roofing has provided a quality roofing service to East Alabama and West Georgia. They specialize in residential roof repairs, replacements, inspections, and now gutters, all backed up by honest work and dependable service. As a fully licensed, insured, and bonded company, they take pride in protecting your home with craftsmanship that you can count on. Call Ricky Smith Roofing today at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for a free estimate.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
I'm here with Perry Prather from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, I know we've been talking flu shot, but that's not all that's going on here at Holmes Pharmacy.
No, Coleman, I mean, the flu is very important, but there's more things out there as far as vaccinations that we need to look at, because a lot of people, don't know which vaccine to get. And what you need to do is come in and see one of our staff here. Let's sit down, look at what you've had, and print out what you need, and let's get the right vaccine for you.
There you go. Find out more about that here at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue, Sawmill, Hamilton, and on the web at holmespharmacy.com.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Matt Orr is there. Contact Matt for a quote today.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Kia Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
We come to you from the chilly foothills of Stone Mountain, Georgia, from James All Hartford Stadium. And boy, oh boy, we got another big road playoff test for the Lagrange Grangers. This time the quarterfinals, the third round of the GHSA 3A state bracket. And look, we are ready to go in this one. Yeah, it's chilly. It's 41 degrees, and it's going to get colder. It's got a little bit of a wind factor in there, too. Chandler Wilkerson with you here. I'll be play-by-play tonight. Welcome in, Granger football faithful, and it's going to be a fun one. Tommy Whitworth, you're down on the sideline where I'm jealous. You have a fire to be next to while I'm up here freezing. So how are things down there looking on the sideline right now?
You look like you're up there on top of Stone Mountain, man.
It's altitude up here, buddy.
Yeah, the air is thin, isn't it?
Yeah. I might need an oxygen mask after this one.
I tell you what, I'm not going to walk up there at halftime. I know that.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect you to. I'm looking down at you now. I need my binoculars just to see you. But I mean, look, in terms of how it looks from the field, I think I'm going to get to see everything. I'm going to have a bird's eye view for sure.
Well, it's going to be a better view than you had last week.
Without a doubt, yeah. We had a tough time spotting the ball on our end at North Hall. But speaking of that North Hall game, Grangers come in off of a huge victory against the North Hall Trojans, who are ranked number 2 in this bracket. So they knock off yet another big team that was having a huge season. They were undefeated coming into that ball game. Grangers, it was close, kind of halfway through the fourth quarter. It was 31-28, but 21 unanswered points kind of sealed the deal, along with 2 big interceptions that came at the hands of Zy Huzzy, and the Grangers were able to topple the Trojans in round number 2. And that kind of sets the stage here. Stephenson will be their opponent tonight, and this is a bit of a odd game day situation here. On our side of the field, we've got both sets of fans, and on the far side, where there's a ton of bleachers, there are no fans. So it's kind of be a fun dynamic. You'll get to hear every bit of the crowd that's gathered here tonight. And again, Granger fans have come out in full. Tommy, this is going to be a fun one.
It's going to be a real fun one. It's just good football weather. Got a great turf down. It's kind of a different turf. It's it's a high turf. I mean, it's a long blade turf on here, and you usually see them short crop. But this is and it should be interesting to watch them out here. I was watching them warm up. It looked like they had good footing and so forth. Both teams are going back to the locker room as we speak to put on their final pads and come out here. We got about 20 minutes before the kickoff.
Yeah, that ought to be fun. Look, Grangers, like I said, headed back to the locker room now. They practice without their they went through their walkthroughs without their full pads on like they normally do. I don't know how they did it today in this weather, but hey, all the more respect to them. Stephenson lined up in their full pads in their walkthrough, so that was interesting to see. Both teams sporting the blue and white tonight. Grangers will be in the white jerseys, and Stephenson will be in their blue. So it'll be fun here in DeKalb County, and we will come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in Lagrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today. Ready to hit the water in style? Overboard Marine is your West Georgia Bass Cat dealer. Whether you're chasing trophies or just love a smooth ride, Bass Cat boats deliver the performance, precision, and power you need. Come see the latest models, talk with our team of boating experts, and get ready for your next great adventure. Because when it comes to boats, we don't just float, we go overboard. Because at Overboard Marine, service is the difference. Visit us on 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange. This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home in LaGrange.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here in Stone Mountain as the Grangers get set to take on the Stephenson Jaguars. We got a meeting here in midfield between the officials and the coaches. Tom, do you know what that's about?
I think they're talking about the parking behind you over there.
Yeah, that was an interesting situation. Like I said, we walked into an interesting game day situation. It seems like we're kind of a part of the county's area / Georgia State's area as well, so there's a lot to be hashed out. But Stephenson hosting this one after they took down Westside Augusta in 4 overtimes in round 2. So that was an interesting one, to say the least. They piled up over 520 yards of offense in that one and well over 300 yards on the ground. They come in 11-1. They are ranked 7th in this bracket. Grangers, of course, 10-2, ranked number 15 in this bracket. The Grangers are currently ranked in the top 10. Stephenson didn't come in ranked at all in 3A this year, so this is a bit of a underdog season for them, and they're looking to get the Grangers off balance and try to take advantage of things here at home. I think the Grangers have seen their share of good run games and definitely seen their share of good quarterbacks in this bracket so far, facing Murphy and what was, I believe, the North Hall quarterback Schliemann. So they've shut down a couple of really talented quarterbacks, and in terms of common opponents, Stephenson actually lost to North Clayton earlier this year, so that tells the tale of the tape in terms of common schedules. But hey, looks like they're playing their best ball right now, Tommy.
Yeah, they're hitting on all cylinders, kind of like we are too, I think. So it should be a good game.
Yeah, and they actually won their region for the 3rd time in a row. So this will be, and once again, winner of this one advances to the 3A state semifinals. The Grangers looking to secure their second in a row, changing classifications next year. It'll be fun. We got about 15 or so minutes before we get things started here. Just a couple of matchup notes. This is the first ever meeting between these two programs, albeit they are pretty close together. About an hour, 15 minutes down the road, the Grangers have traveled, probably a little longer than that on buses, but we have made the trip once again. The Grangers are road warriors, as we know. Tommy, by the time of next year, I think me and you will have seen every corner of the state with all these road games.
I was talking to a guy on the chain. He's older than I am, so that makes me old.
Well, I know you'll keep them in check, and you always make them earn their paycheck. As we are going to pause shortly for the national anthem right here. Once again, the national anthem here at James R. Halford Stadium. I kind of butchered it the first time. It's kind of a tongue twister for me to say, but here in Stone Mountain, we got a track surrounding the field. And, Tommy, you got a lot of room on that sideline, buddy. I'm kind of clumped up over here.
Well, you know, last week it didn't have any room at all.
Yeah, so two sidelines.
And don't have the fans behind us. That's what's and the cheerleaders are going to be on the other side. And so it's going to be a...
Yeah, your mic is going to be extra hot tonight, so you might want to watch your mouth.
That's right. That's right.
Look, this is going to be a fun one. We got a kind of a contrast in styles between these two teams. I think this is going to make for a fun matchup. Lagrange, as we know, the Grangers really versatile offensively and defensively, have a lot of speed, not a whole lot of size, but Stephenson is sporting some size. They got a power run game, and Coach Napier told me on Monday that they have very, very good Division I type prospects on their defensive line. So the Grangers are going to have to kind of control the run game on the defensive side of the ball and try to keep track on the ground, I guess, as I would say, from the offensive standpoint.
Yeah, I'd say they're 30 pounds more across the line than we are. I mean, there's some big guys out there. I walked amongst them a little bit out there and watched them, and they've got some hefty guys out there.
Well, look, I know they don't make them as small as us anymore. So these guys eat their green beans and cabbage for sure. We're going to take another break here. We're going to come back and talk a little bit more about what we expect in this matchup when we return in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the medicine cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The medicine cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the medicine cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
You dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika is proud to sponsor high school football. We believe that high school athletics build character among young people, and we are honored to support it. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 33rd year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
This time of year, weekends in the South mean football, celebrations with family and friends, and good food. And nothing feeds a hungry crowd like Chicken Salad Chick in Lagrange. Whether you're tailgating before the big game or gathering with loved ones around the TV, we've got something everyone can enjoy. With over a dozen delicious flavors of chicken salads, hearty sides, and sweet treats made fresh every day. Make your game day a winner and let Chicken Salad Chick cater your next get-together. To learn more about catering options or to order online, find our Lagrange store at chickensaladchick.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now here at Stone Mountain. The Grangers getting ready to take on the Stephenson Jaguars. My partner Tommy Whitworth and I getting ready to call this one. About just under 10 minutes to go before we kick things off here. I know captains and coin toss will be out on the field pretty soon. Tommy wanted to talk about go ahead.
Got the Grand Wizard over here from Thomaston, Georgia. Mickey Thrash, you want to say a couple of words to you?
Go ahead, Mickey.
Hey, listen, guys. This is a strange environment tonight. I feel like I'm in an episode of The Twilight Zone. But do you realize, Tommy, that if LaGrange wins this thing tonight, and I've got a feeling that Douglas of Monroe is, or Douglas of Atlanta is going to defeat Sandy Creek tonight. If that scenario were to hold up, you're back at Callaway Stadium next Friday night in the semifinals hosting somebody.
We can handle that. Yeah, that'd be great.
Either way, it wouldn't be much of a trip for the Grangers. Yeah, Mickey, that's an interesting point. Douglas upset Calhoun last week in the second round, which Calhoun, the 3A state reigning champs at the moment. So to take down the reigning champs, and not only that, they shut them out. It was 12-0 in that ball game. I remember checking the score post game and being absolutely shocked by that. So Tommy, I mean, it could be another date with Sandy Creek, could be another date with Douglas. If you remember, we played them in the Corky Kell Classic last year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, either way, you got to win this ball game tonight, but I feel like the Grangers could have a good time. I mean, definitely on offense, and I think it starts, obviously, with Dylan Barber, who had 216 passing yards last week and 193 rushing yards with 5 total touchdowns.
He was definitely the quarterback of the game last week, according to our book on it, because he was going against the number 1 or number 2 quarterback in the state from
North Hall, yeah.
And really just outshined him. Of course, our offensive line did a wonderful, great job in that game. Running backs, Caden Thomas, we can't say enough about him.
Yeah, Caden Thomas had over 200 total yards of offense and 2 touchdowns himself. So Barber, Thomas, that's your explosive dual threat pairing tonight.
And got some good receivers out there that made some timely catches. Had some of them called back, but if we wouldn't have them called back, the game wouldn't have been as close as it was.
Yeah, without a doubt. And look, we've got some running backs to worry about tonight. Do the Grangers? They once again, I said they put up over 520 yards of offense, over 300 of those on the ground, nearly 400 actually. Running back Anthony Booker was part of that, leading the way. He had 191 rush yards and 3 touchdowns, and then Jaden Johnson, their other running back, had 148 yards and 1 touchdown. So going to be against one of the best running back duos in the state in terms of how their momentum is going right now. So look, it's going to be a hard-fought game nonetheless. And Mickey, Mickey said he feels like he's in an episode of The Twilight Zone. It really is kind of a funky game day atmosphere. I mean, it can only be described as a little spooky.
It really is, and we're kind of like down in the hole over here, and we had to. We were the first ones here at 4:30 this afternoon, and thought we were at the wrong spot, and then it finally opened. Came over there, unlocked the gate, and I looked over there, and the gate was unlocked to start with. The lock wasn't tripped, and then went up there and looked at how high the press box was, and didn't have an elevator up there. And I said, "Wow!" So we decided to take the low ground over here.
Yeah, and I very much appreciate you taking that route for me because I was running, not running a little behind, but I was lagging back trying to watch some of my Georgia Bulldogs as I think they're on their way to a victory here. Well, not to jinx anything, but hey, look, it's going to be a great ball game. It's the winner of this one gets a state semifinal trip to the winner of Sandy Creek and Douglas tonight. We're about set for this one. Got about 5 minutes to go. We'll come back and do captains and coin toss in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Looking for a side-by-side that sized right and ready for work and play? Right now, get up to $1,000 in bonus bucks on select Honda Pioneer 700 and 704 models, plus low-rate financing for qualified buyers. Use bonus bucks for Honda accessories, a Honda Care Protection Plan, or a down payment. Hurry into Weathers Honda Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com today. Fall Honda deals end January 5th. For your safety, read your owner's manual. Honda side-by-side and ATVs are for riders 16 and older.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown Lagrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Hear that? That's not music. That's the sound of your roof crying for help. Good news, Ricky Smith Roofing has got you covered. They've been patching leaks and replacing roofs across East Alabama and West Georgia for over 34 years and now do gutters. They're family-owned, licensed and insured, and always up for a roof rescue. There's no shady sales pitches, just honest work, fair prices, and dry living rooms. Call Ricky Smith Roofing at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for your free estimate. Ricky Smith Roofing. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather from Holmes Pharmacy, and man, the 75-year celebration was awesome. It's a great opportunity to say thank you to all your patients and your staff, and it was amazing how many people you had to hug that day.
Coleman, it turned out awesome. You did a great job coming out and doing live radio. I was just blown away with the support and the patients that come out and just said thank you for being here and what you do for us. And, you know, it was easy for me to say the same to them. It was just a great experience.
It's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, in Sawmill and in Hamilton, and at homespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private high schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 19 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participant safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow @OfficialGHSA on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Georgia High School Association would also like to thank its corporate partners for valuable support of high school athletics and activities, including Alpha Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Gatorade, Wilson, BSN Sports, Atlanta Hawks, Atlanta Braves, Mizuno, Subway, Sports Medicine South, Atlanta Track Club, NFHS Network, Regions Bank, Max Preps, GoFan, and Georgia Public Broadcasting. Back with you here in Stone Mountain. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth getting set for this one between the Grangers and the Stephenson Jaguars. The quarterfinals of these 3A state playoffs, and our captains are headed to midfield right now. We've got Braylon Smith, Julian Jones, Nehemiah McLaughlin, and
Carson
Shattuck. I don't know why I blanked on that for a second. So we are headed to midfield, and we're going to go down to Tommy for the coin toss.
Gentlemen, congratulations on making round 3 of the playoffs. Like you, we're excited about being here. Hey, listen, we want you to play hard football tonight, but you're going to do it inside the sidelines and inside the whistles. If you and your teammates choose to talk, we're going to send you out because we want to play football. Does that sound good, everybody? Yeah. Tails, heads. Heads and tails, you're visiting captain. Not loud enough, Mr. Blaylock hears it. Call the tails, Marcus. Tails, you won the toss.
We defer. We won the toss and defer.
So Grangers will be kicking this one off to Stephenson, a high-powered offense who racked up over 500 yards And we will get this one underway between the Grangers and the Jaguars. Round 3 when we come back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back to you on a chilly night here in Stone Mountain. We're getting this one underway just now between the Grangers and the Jaguars of Stephenson. Cooper Metcalf will kick this one away. Grangers won the toss and deferred to the second half. Both teams are out of their banners and onto the sidelines. Grangers with the silver helmets, white jersey, and blue pants, all blue for Stephenson. Well, the Grangers seem to be pumped up for this one. There was good energy pregame from both teams, and we're going to have a fun one tonight, Tommy.
Going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one.
This first quarter kickoff brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. Deep man for Stephenson is number 7, Jaden Johnson, the junior listed at 5'10", 185. Alongside him is another deep man. 7 is Johnson. I'm looking for
15 is the other one.
15 is Tyrell Eldridge, senior running back. It'll be Johnson to take it right at the 1-yard line. Grangers running after him, and they down him all the way at the 12-yard line. Fantastic opening special teams play by the Grangers.
DeAnthony Stewart just closed in on him and tackled him on about the 12-yard line, I guess it was.
So tough field position right out of the gate for the Jaguars as they'll set up 1st and 10 at their own 12. Granger defense already out there, ready to go. Stephenson breaks the huddle on the sidelines. They will come to the line. This quarterback, Zabrian Bowler, will be taking the snaps tonight. Number 1, the junior is listed at 6'3", 185. Back in the backfield. Give me a number on the back there, Tommy.
On the quarterback?
No, the running back. Yeah, it's going to be a play action, a little RPO off rip, and they got a slant over the middle and all the way up the midfield. And, man, a little RPO gets good action. It's number 8, Kwame Green Jr. Or, excuse me, I can't. He's got his jersey ruffled up. I can't see if that's an 8 or a 9 or what.
24 is a running back.
The guy who caught the pass, I think it was Mahoney. So you'll have to work with me here. I'm working with a roster that I'm pretty unfamiliar with. Well, either way, it's first down at midfield for the Jaguars. It's going to be a mishandle on the snap, and the quarterback's going to try to run it. It's Bowler, and he'll be brought down right around. Looks like he actually ended up gaining a yard, which is incredible.
It was a huge hold over there, which was missed, but, they tackled, looked like Abby over there. They tackled him.
The far sideline was made the tackle at the Granger 49-yard line at 2nd and 9. Stephenson will huddle up for this one. They break it. Just getting started here. A minute gone by. No score yet. Anthony Booker, the back in the backfield for Stephenson. They come out in a full house. And they will hand this one off to Booker. And Booker is up the middle, and he's got past the 45 to around the 44-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and around 4 for the Jaguars.
Looked like Braylon Smith was in on that tackle.
So the first 3rd down opportunity for Stephenson. Let's see if they can convert this 3rd and 4. They need the Granger 40-yard line. They're at the 44. They come out in another full house set. They motion to the left. 2 running backs in the up for it. It's going to be Johnson, and Johnson will rumble inside the 40, and he's got the first down and more at the 33-yard line of the Grangers. So
just power run.
Yeah, Stephenson definitely, like we talked pregame, is very much a power run team, and they're showing it right now. Caught the Grangers off balance on an early RPO, and now Grangers backed up in their own territory at the 33. Drive started at the Stephenson 12-yard line, so they've covered a lot of ground already. 1st and 10. 2 wide receivers. They motion to the left, and it looks like we got a little early movement from the Jaguars. And it is a false start on Stephenson. They'll back it up to the 38 and do it again on 1st and 15. So they will blow the whistles, and Stephenson once again comes to the line 1st and 15 now at their Granger 38. 2 running backs in the backfield in the shotgun. They motion out Booker to the left, and they'll hand it off to, I believe, actually it's a keeper for Bowler, and he's got yardage back to the original line of scrimmage up to the 33. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Okay, we got some number changes. Number 6 for us is Huzzy.
So Huzzy will be wearing 6 tonight.
And number 8 is Andre Williams.
Is Jordan Stringer still wearing 6 on offense?
Yeah, he is. He's standing right on him beside me.
Okay, I was just making sure. So 2nd and 10 now after the 5-yard gain on 1st down. After the false start penalty from Stephenson. They're on the far hash now at the left, and they'll motion Johnson out to the right. They'll hand it off. Actually, they'll throw it out to Johnson on the swing pass, and he's got some good yardage up close to the 1st down marker inside the 25. Looks like they've got it at the 23. That's where the 1st down marker is, and they will move the chains. So Stephenson moving the ball pretty well.
They're mixing it up really well.
And already about 4 minutes gone by here. No score yet, but Stephenson knocking on the door early in this 1st quarter. They try to go with a hard snap. And we'll run to the line, make adjustments. Bowler takes a snap. He'll hand this one off to Booker. And in the 3, actually, man, I'm so far away, I can't see how many yards they're gaining.
He got about
That's another
5.
Good chunk, yeah.
About 5 or 6 on
They
that.
mark him at the 16, 17. So it's 2nd and 4. And Stephenson continues to move this football. A lot of option reads and misdirections so far for the Jaguars offense. It's got the Granger defense off balance. 2nd and 4. Booker in the backfield with Bowler. They'll hand it off to Booker again. It's off tackle. This time he is wrapped up. And it's Zai Huzzy out there, I believe. Yeah, Zai Huzzy was the last man in on that tackle after a gain of about 2. And now it'll be 3rd and 2. Maybe a long 3. Or a long 2, rather. 7 minutes, 20 seconds and counting. Already 5 minutes gone by in this Stephenson possession that started at the 12-yard line. 3rd and 2 for the Jaguars. It's an empty set. It's a wildcat for them and Booker. And they'll bring a man in motion, and it's going to be Booker on the keeper, and he's close to the 1st down marker, but I think he might be short. They mark him short.
They marked him short. He gained about 1 yard, so it's 4th down and a long 2, short 3.
So 4th and short here, and Stephenson's got a decision to make early at the 14-yard line of the Grangers.
Robert Pipoli and Abby Ayala, I think, are in on that time.
And again, they're going to go Wildcat. They bring motion to Eldridge off the left. They're going to hand it to Eldridge. The Grangers have it wrapped up, and it's going to go down all the way back at the 20, and it's a turnover on downs.
Braylon Smith, Corn Brown, Robert Pipoli, Abby Ayala, the whole line got him.
They ran the same exact play, except this time they handed it off to the motion man, and the Grangers were not fooled at all.
great defensive stand on there, just tremendous stand on there. Good gang tackling. Offense is going to take over on the 19-yard line.
So just like that, the Grangers have the ball back after a lengthy drive that took almost half the quarter away. Ends up in an empty possession for the Jaguars. 1st and 10, Grangers from the 19. Caden Thomas in the backfield with Dylan Barber, 2 receivers in the formation. They'll hand it off to Caden Thomas. Actually, we got Caden Thomas, who was wrapped up quickly, and he maybe lost a yard on that play.
He got right back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. Saw Caden's mother up there. She almost got booted like we did in that wrong parking lot.
Yeah, we almost we had a parking situation. Tommy, you handled that admirably, as always. 2nd and 10 for the Grangers after the first down run from Thomas. In the shotgun is Barber. It'll be a quarterback power. Barber looking for a hole, and after he tried to make a cutback, he's got yardage to around the 23, and it'll be 3rd down and around 7, maybe 8. If you're just joining us again, no score here in Stephenson. 5:35 to go in the quarter. Rangers just had a turnover on downs, but now facing a 3rd and 7 on their own 23. Rangers will go trips to the left here. Barber trying to go with a hard count and now looks to the sideline. Caden Thomas is the back with him in the backfield. Lone man up top is Calvin Snowberger, I believe, and now we got a whistle, and it's probably an early movement from the Granger. Actually,
no, it was offsides on their side.
Yeah, I was about to say it looks.
They moved.
Somebody moved.
I can't see a play clock. I don't know if we've got a play clock.
I think they might just be keeping it on the field, which is, again, strange. We have a kind of an unprecedented game day situation here, but it's going to be 5 yards, and it's close to the Granger first down marker, but they'll mark it 3rd and 1, a yard short at the 28.
No play clock on the field.
Third and 1, and in the shotgun is Barber. Thomas the back. Once again, no play clock, so I couldn't tell you if I wanted to right now. It'll be snap, and that's counterplay to Caden Thomas, and it looks like he's got the first down. And now the ball's going the other way. And we have got the call. We've got the call at the 31. It looks like the referees have called him down at the 31-yard line.
I thought he was down. It was way on the other side over there.
And Stephenson players are
really
a little upset about it. They were hyped up that the ball was going the other way, and now it looks like it's going to be Granger first down at the 31.
Yeah, he got the first down and hit down, and the ball hit the ground. I guess ground can't cause a fumble.
So Granger's first down of the night. Converted a 3rd and 1. Now it's 1st and 10 at the 31. Now split wide is Antonio Parks. He'll take the handoff. Parks, his first carry of the night. He's got maybe a yard or two on first down up to, it looks like the 33.
They got a big defensive line up there. It's going to be, we're going to have to mix it.
Yeah, there's going to be some tough sledding. And Barber, we know that Barber can throw the ball. He had over 200 passing yards last week. And 2 touchdown passes to boot. Inside 4 minutes here on 2nd down and 8 for the Grangers at the 33. No score. It's going to be in motion. It's going to be a quarterback power for Dylan Barber, and he will carry this one to the 34. And it's going to be another 3rd and medium for the Grangers. They'll spot it at the 34-yard line, so officially it's a 3rd and 7. They need the 41. Grangers again go trips to the left out of this formation. Looks like Stephenson might be blitzing here. We picked up on that. The Barber's looking to the sideline now for a signal. Barber takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He's throwing off to the left side and intercepted. There is a flag.
There's a flag on the 42-yard line.
Yeah, flag is on the 42, but as of right now, that is Stephenson ball at the 41, or excuse me, the 46. But we'll check the flag and hold everything.
That's on the far side over there.
Officials conferring on it right now.
I think they held our receiver. That's why he intercepted the ball, because
yeah, usually flags coming from the secondary indicates a secondary penalty, and that is the case.
It'll be a 10-yard penalty.
So we'll see exactly where they run this off to. The ball is being walked off at the 34. So they actually called roughing the passer.
I didn't see that, but I was watching downfield. I didn't see that, so might have been.
So Dylan Barber takes a late hit, and now the personal foul. Oh, and there was also a holding on that play, but the Grangers declined it.
They took the roughing.
Yeah, took the 15 yards. This will get the Grangers up near midfield at the 49.
Yeah, they're using Auburn math over there. They take the 15 over to 10.
There you go. Great school. First and 10 Grangers at their own 49. 3 receivers in this formation. It's going to be Caden Thomas on the off tackle, and he is wrapped up after maybe a gain of a yard, maybe a half yard. So tough sledding early for the Granger run game, and Caden Thomas, who once again had over 200 all-purpose yards last week against the big win against North Hall.
They're really stacking that box in there too. I think they're.
Yeah, they're kind of daring the Grangers to run the ball at the moment. They've got a big front. 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to go now in this first quarter. No score, and now a little bit of a hiccup on the snap, and Dylan Barber is going to go down all the way back at the 43. They retain possession, but it's going to be a 3rd and long for the Grangers again.
Ball just kind of dribbled back there to him over there. Didn't know if, with this temperature out here, it may be a little bit more difficult to handle the ball.
So now it ends up being a 3rd and 15. No score here in quarter number 1. Nearing the end of things, about $1:30 left. In motion goes Calvin Snowberger. It is Dylan Barber, and it's going to be a backside screen and a little ill-timed. It falls incomplete, and the Grangers will be forced to punt.
Yeah, had one going out there to Aiden Thomas. He was wide open and just a little bit over his head.
Throw sailed on Barber, and with 1:24 left in this first quarter, the Grangers will punt it away.
I think Mason Calhoun going to be back there punting.
It looks like we got Mason Calhoun back there.
Good to see him back on the field for his senior year. Great family.
Yeah, dealt with a lot of injuries and is finally in shape to be able to assume his punting duties. He's a good one. So he'll punt this one from the 29. Stephenson comes after it, and they've blocked it, and now they're going the other way with it. And that right there is a picture-perfect scoop and score for the Stephenson Jaguars. And we have our first score in the game. The Grangers going down on a special teams mishap.
Just came in unblocked. He didn't have a chance to get that ball off, and it was a good snap and a good hold. The guy was just quick.
Yeah, he came off that edge, and let me tell you something. That was a perfect block and a perfect bounce for him to pick that ball right up. So he gets the punt block and the score. And Stephenson's out in front early. Well, actually, it's late in the first quarter now. This first quarter's kind of flown by. 1:16 left, and Stephenson with the extra point now is up 7-0 on the Grangers. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
WELR FM Roanoke LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by MC's Heating and Air.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. but you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in Lagrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown Lagrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now here in Stone Mountain. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth. Rangers trail 7-0 after a block punt return for a touchdown for Stephenson when the Rangers were trying to punt it away on 4th and 17. And now the Rangers about to get the ball back via the kickoff. 1:16 to go here in quarter number 1. Now we've got a whistle, and looks like we've got our first official timeout. Oh, now it's going to be a timeout for Stephenson. So we'll pause for 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now here. Rangers trail 7-0 to the Stephenson Jaguars, benefiting from a block punt return for a touchdown. Tommy, it's going to be interesting to see how the Rangers try to snatch momentum back here. It was tough sledding for their offense on their first offensive drive.
It really was. I mean, we're going to have to mix it up a little bit. They're stacking that box, and they've got a big box.
Coach Napier mentioned to me several times how big their defensive line was up front, and that they've got a lot of Division I type talent.
And they're quick.
We'll see how the Rangers counter that on their second possession. This kick about to be set from the 40-yard line. Kick is away. It's a bullet, and Stewart will let that one bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
Get it up 1st and 10 on.
Still pretty warm down there. Got a fire. Looks like some of the guys are around the fire.
Yeah, they got a few of them over there. They've taken turns over there.
It was smoking earlier. It was like a controlled burn.
yeah, they had to burn off all the propane or something on that thing. I've been over here talking to the chain gang from Dalton, Georgia.
1st and 10, Grangers at their own 20 after the block punt. Once again, Grangers trail 7-0. Fresh set of downs and a new possession for them. It's going to be a handoff to Caden Thomas, and this time he's got room. He's up the middle, and he's got a ball all the way to the 34-yard line. A big game of 14.
First good push we've seen from our offensive line up there, and he was very patient and let the hole open.
First sign of life from the Granger offense, a 14-yard gain up to the 34. 1st and 10. They'll hand it to Thomas again. Thomas slipped and was tripped up right around the 35 after a gain of 1.
How tall is that number 8 on the
Noah Mahoney Kwame Green Jr. is listed at 6'5".
He's 6'8" if he's in.
6'5", 220. It'll be Barber, a little bubble screen out to Calvin Snowberger, who's got the pass catch, and he rumbles out of bounds right around the 42-yard line, and it'll be 3rd and around 2 for the Grangers.
Good second down pickup over there. It'll be
Grangers trying to show their passing chops here. That looks like they're going to have to use this pass game and keep mixing it up. 3rd and 2 now for the Grangers at the 42. They'll hand it off to Antonio Parks, and I don't know if he got it.
No,
I think he might be a yard short there at the 43. So near midfield here, you wonder if the Grangers would gamble a little bit after their punt.
They're going to let it run out.
Yeah, that's the end of the quarter. Wow, first quarter flew by, ladies and gentlemen, but it's Grangers trailing this one in round 3. Stephenson 7, Grangers 0. We'll be back for quarter number 2 in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Winter weather is rolling in. Is your system ready for the season? At MC's Heating and Air, our fall maintenance keeps your home comfortable and your unit running strong during the cold season. We'll clean outdoor units, replace air filters, and inspect your system to make sure it's ready for the cold days ahead. Don't wait for a breakdown. Clearing debris, cleaning vents, and checking your thermostat now can save you money later. Call MC's Heating and Air today at 706-523-2661 and stay cozy all season long.
Step up your style and comfort on the water. Overboard Marine and RV in Lagrange is now your authorized Gator Step dealer. Custom, non-slip, UV-resistant flooring that looks sharp and feels even better underfoot. Designed to fit your boat like a glove. Bring in your boat and let us handle the install. Because at Overboard Marine and RV, service is everything. Find us at 23 Bush Drive in Lagrange. Or visit overboardmarineandrv.com to start your Gator Step upgrade.
We're going to go for it on 4th down.
Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Start of quarter number 2. Big 4th down for the Grangers in their own territory. It's 4th and 1 as they snap this one. And it'll be Dylan Barber, and he'll be up the middle. He's got the first down yardage, and he's got to be spotted at the 46-yard line.
Just a good, hard, straight 5-yard dive.
Yeah, a little bit of a read option there. Kind of left it up to him, and he made the right read that time. And
right behind Noah Stargill over there.
So, again, Grangers trail this one 7-0. 1st and 10 now at their own 46-yard line. Fresh set of downs for them after converting a 4th and 1. Going to be Barber, and a snap will handoff go to Caden Thomas, and he's got another good run. He gains about 8 off the left side into Jaguars territory at the 47.
Picked a good 6.5 on that.
First down markers at the 44, so it'll be 2nd and 3 officially for the Grangers. And it'll be a handoff to Antonio Parks. He's trying to get to the edge, but it's no dice for him, and he'll go down back in Granger territory all the way at the 48. So a loss of 5.
They just strung that out and pursued it with a lot of speed.
Rangers are not getting to the edge like they usually are right now. A lot of speed and size on this Stephenson defense.
Puts it back 3rd and about 7.
Yeah, Grangers at their own 48. They need the Stephenson 44. 4 wide receivers in the shotgun for Dylan Barber. They motion Julian Jones, and now it's going to be Barber rolling off to the left. He's pressured, and now he's going to take off, and he's going to be short of the first down, but he does gain up to the 46-yard line, and it sets up another 4th down and short for the Grangers. Let's see if they go again.
It's going to be about 3 yards from this point right here.
Rangers offense is still on the field right now. Once again, yeah, it's a 4th and 2. Same formation. And Grangers trying to make them jump here. They're showing pressure off the edge with number 15, Tyrell Eldridge. Grangers will now change up the play. 9:38 to go here in quarter number 2, and they'll hand this one off to Antonio Parks. He's got the first down inside the 40-yard line to the 39. Another big 4th down conversion for the Grangers. They're 2 for 2 on this drive.
Just a good slant in there, and it just popped it through.
The Grangers said, you're not taking the run game away from us no matter what here on this drive, as now they creep a little further into Stephenson territory. 1st and 10 Grangers at the Stephenson 39. 2 receivers out to the top of this formation. Antonio Parks on the counter, and the play is blown up early, and he loses yardage back to the 43, and it'll be 2nd and 13, maybe 14. So another burst through the hole from the Stephenson defensive line. on an early down, and they've controlled these early downs so far. Once again, Grangers trail 7-0 if you're just joining us. Under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And a handoff on 2nd down and 14 will be to Caden Thomas, and he doesn't look to have much, if anything. They mark him at the 43, which is no gain. It's 3rd and 14 now. So Stephenson not giving an inch on defense, and now forced into another 3rd and long are the Granger offense.
Got both Snowberger and Jones on this end.
On the bottom side, we got Jordan Stringer.
Now, Jordan's not playing tonight. I'm trying to see who that is over there. That may be Zai.
It's going to be Zai Huzzy then. Barber back to pass. Barber flushed out of the pocket. He's got plenty of room to run, and he's going to take off. He's inside the 30, and now he's all the way inside to the 21-yard line, and a huge Granger first down on 3rd and long.
Just picked up on just sheer determination.
I think he recognized late that Stephenson was playing man defense downfield, and he had a lot of greenery in front of him. And now it's 1st and 10 Grangers at the
21.
Jaguars' 21-yard line. Caden Thomas checks back into the game. Thomas will get the handoff, and he will have maybe a yard to the 20-yard line on 1st down. This time, at least we're going forward.
Yeah, got 1 yard on that. It's just tough sledding in there.
So now it's 7 minutes to go. This first half has flown by. A lot of running in this one.
Still 7-0. Stephenson.
You beat me to it. I was about to say it. 2nd and 9, Grangers. Ball at the Stephenson 20. It's going to be another handoff to Caden Thomas, and it's no dice. All the way back at the 22, he's brought down. A loss of 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Another 3rd and long for the Granger offense. Granger defense has only been on the field once. And for the majority of the game, the offense has been on the field but hasn't been able to score just yet. 4 receivers again in this formation. Jones and Snowberger to the top. 2 leading receivers. They will flip sides, Caden Thomas. And it's going to be Dylan Barber. He's rushed, and he's flushed out of the pocket again. They'll dump it off, and in and out of the hands of Caden Thomas, or excuse me, I think it was Thomas on the far side.
That's who it was.
Yeah, Caden Thomas was the intended receiver on the screen, and he wasn't able to bring it in. And now we'll see if the Granger kicking team can put this one up and in. It's a little bit more complicated tonight. There is a wind.
There's a wind, and it is a chill. They'll be kicking from it'll put it down on about the 29, so it'll be a 39-yard. And
Cooper Metcalf has been money. 6:02 to go. Here comes the attempt on 4th and 11, and the kick is up, and it is good. Cooper Metcalf is money again. A 39-yarder gets the Grangers on the board. It's 7-3, 5:57 to go. Grangers
It's
trail.
a cold night in Georgia tonight, but the Grangers still got it, baby.
There you go. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, this is Dennis Montgomery from the Medicine Cabinet at 205 Vernon Street. You know, I've lived or worked in Troup County my entire life. It's home. Here at the Vernon Street location, we have an old-fashioned soda shop and a gift shop that has gifts for all occasions. In the pharmacy, we have service with a smile. We know you by name. We offer immunizations with no waiting. When you call home, someone answers the phone. That's what we do here at the Medicine Cabinet. We have 3 locations and on the web at medcabrx.com.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
7-3, Grangers trail this one, 5:53 to go in quarter number 2. Cooper Metcalf just had a line drive kick that went off the face mask of Jaden Johnson, the Stephenson return man, and the ball bounced out of bounds.
About the 14-yard.
Yeah, the referee threw a flag and as if to call illegal procedure, but that's not the case.
They're going
so
to
they picked that up.
Let's see, we're going to put it on the 14-yard line, yeah.
So tough field position again for Stephenson. They started their first drive on the 12-yard line, on their own 12-yard line to start the ball game. This is only their second possession here with 5:53 to go in the half. And they'll hand this first down carry off to Johnson, and he's got maybe 2 yards on that first down carry up to the 16. So hard-fought defensive game so far here in Stone Mountain.
It's just going to be one in the trenches here.
The Grangers, really the past 2 games, have dominated the trenches. This is much more formidable of personnel. So 2nd and 8, they'll motion Johnson out to the right, and they'll look that way. And now it is a late screen. Man, almost an ill-advised throw, but
I thought we were going to close in there. And if Corn would have been looking around, I believe he would have got that ball.
So the quarterback, Zabrian Bowler, looked like he was going to take off with that, and then Jaden Johnson, who was covered by Corn Brown, was thrown to very late, and they were only standing about 5 yards apart. So a bit of a risky throw, but it falls incomplete, and now it's 3rd and 8 for Stephenson with 5 minutes to go.
Got the ball on the 16-yard line. They have to get it up to about the 24.
So see if the Grangers can stop the rock right here and get some decent field position for their next drive. Third and 8, empty. Oh, excuse me, there's one running back in the backfield. And now we've got a timeout. Yeah, it's Stephenson, their second timeout with 5:09 to play. And we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC is proud to sponsor high school football. We love being part of supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, cheerleaders, and especially the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Grangers trail this one 7-3 with 5:09 to go in quarter number 2, and a big third down coming up for the Granger defense trying to get off the field. Stephenson just took their second timeout after they didn't like what they saw from the Granger defense pre-snap. And now they're back on the field. They motion Eldridge off to the right. It's going to be Bowler, who's brought down. The ball's loose, and the Grangers, let's see if they jumped on it. Waiting on an official signal here. The ball is spotted all the way at the 8-yard line.
They got it.
And it's Stephenson Ball who jumped on it, and they avoid disaster, but they'll have to punt.
That punt from the 8-yard line.
So big defensive possession from the Grangers. And I believe Corn Brown was in on that pressure.
There's a host of them in there on that.
Yeah, it's definitely a stunt, and it was a delay, and it worked to perfection. And it stunned the quarterback.
We jumped
Bowler.
offside.
Rangers trying to come for that one. It'll be a 5-yard penalty and still very long fourth down. A little more room now for the Stephenson punter to get his kickoff.
He wanted to go in there and block that punt and return it for
a touchdown. He was looking for a little cold revenge on that one.
Jonathan Burns and on sideline speaking about Clancy Alford. We're sending our prayers up to him and wishing him shout out to him tonight. We jump again.
So that's 2 in a row And it looks like they're simulating the snap count a little weird. I don't know if the officials are picking that up or not. But now, still deep in their own territory, it'll be 4th and 7 after 2 offsides penalties.
We don't need to do another. They might go for it on 4th down.
So, yeah, it's Javier Easter trying to set the edge over there. And now the kick is finally away, and Calvin Snowberger will point at it. It'll take a decent Stephenson roll, and the ball will be down at the 34-yard line. Grangers will be on offense, down 7-3 when we come back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, my name is Steve Evans, and I'm the general manager at Striffler-Hamby Mortuary here at our Lagrange Chapel. Since 1929, we've helped families honor the lives of their loved ones with compassion, care, and a personalized touch. Whether you are in an immediate need or interested in pre-planning ahead, we're here for you to help guide you in every step of the way. Because at Striffler-Hamby, we treat you like family because you are family to us. You can call us at 706-884-8636 or visit us on the web at shlagrange.com.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
4 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Grangers trail 7-3 in this third-round playoff game against Stephenson. But the Grangers have the ball back at their own 34-yard line, a fresh set 1st and 10. And it's going to be a flea flicker on 1st down, and sucking the D in, and
they held Calvin Snowberger.
Yeah, it looks like Snowberger was interfered with down the field. It looked like
we'll get 15
the safeties
yards
were
out of that.
fooled. Yeah, it looks like 3 different flags came in. So a bit of a dirty play, but it will result in a Granger first down nonetheless.
That was a good 15-yard penalty for them. He was wide open.
Yeah, I didn't see where exactly he was when the ball was thrown, but I did see him get held up pretty clearly. So sometimes those 15-yard penalties are a little smart, and it seemed like that might have been the case just then. Nevertheless, it's Granger first down at the 49-yard line on their side. 2 receivers at the top of this formation. Handoff, it's it's Jamarion Johnson who gets in on the carry. He had a couple carries last week against North Hall. His first of the night, and he's got a burst of about 6 or 7, maybe even 8.
Just a good header.
So 2nd down and around 3 for the Grangers now in Stephenson territory again. Last drive stalled out. It's going to be Johnson again, and Johnson is close to the 40-yard line.
I think they're going to get him a first down if they spot it where I think they are.
Yeah, it looks like they're walking it off at the 41. That's where the marker is, and they'll move the chains. So a couple of efficient carries from Jamarion Johnson gets the Grangers another first down.
There's 15 seconds left.
Yeah, right around the 3-minute mark now. Again, Grangers trail 7-3. They get the ball in the third quarter, trying to cash in on this drive. And it's Caden Thomas who's spinning out of tackles and now inside the 20-yard line. A huge first down run, and he's down to the 19. And this Granger run game is finding its way. It was stalled out the
just
first quarter
spinning and running and going crazy.
Yeah, Caden Thomas with another really physical run. He'll remain in this game on the first down here. And it's going to be Dylan Barber with the keeper now. He's inside the 15, and he gets close to the first down marker right around the 13-yard line. On the far side of the field, Grangers eating up a little clock. It's 2 minutes, 34
Got to change the batteries.
2.5 minutes to go here, and it's 2nd and 3, and the Grangers looking to get that first down on Caden Thomas's carry, and they're close to that marker right at the 10-yard line. We'll see exactly where they spot it. Right now it's looking like a Granger first down, and now we're calling for a measurement, I think. So we'll check that, and we'll see what the result is when we come back. 7-3, Grangers trail. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When it rains, it pours. unless your gutters are doing their job. That's why Ricky Smith Roofing now offers professional gutter installations. Whether you're replacing old, damaged gutters or starting fresh, they'll install a system that will keep your home protected. With over 30 years of trusted service across East Alabama and West Georgia, you can count on quality work done right. Call them today for a free estimate at 706-884-0195 and visit them on Facebook or on the web at rickysmithroofing.com. Ricky Smith Roofing.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here in Stone Mountain. Grangers trail 7-3. And looks to be a first and goal for the Grangers. And I think Stephenson might have just taken their final timeout. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, no, so it's Granger timeout. They're first. So they took it right before they came back onto the field, and now they'll jog back out there with 2:14 to go in the half. Again, Granger's trying to cash this one in and be their first touchdown of the night. A 39-yard field goal from Cooper Metcalf made it a 7-3 ball game in favor of the Stephenson Jaguars. But now it's Granger football, first and goal at the Stephenson 10-yard line. And empty set for Dylan Barber. Two receivers to the right. It's going to be Parks in motion, and there'll be a quarterback power and maybe a yard for Dylan Barber on the rush.
Well, I'm back with y'all.
Hey, buddy. It's chilly up here, man.
These rechargeable batteries are going in the trash when I get home.
There you go. 1:47 now to go. Granger's still taking plenty of time off the clock. They don't have to leave Stephenson any clock if they don't want to. Stephenson does have one more stoppage. It's going to be Barber. He's pressured off the right, and now he's throwing as one man open in the end zone. Touchdown, Grangers! And I'm looking on my roster on my roster it's number 80, Wyland Lash, the junior.
Yeah, he was just wide open on the back line of the end zone.
Completely forgotten about by the Stephenson secondary, and he catches in. I think that's his first catch and definitely his first touchdown. And the Grangers are now on top 10-7 in this third round ball game. 1:27 to go when we come back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in Lagrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, what's new at Holmes Pharmacy?
Coleman, you ever heard of GLP-1s?
No.
That is the new weight loss medication that everybody's using right now. We have found that we're going to compound the GLP-1s, and if you're looking to lose some weight or need some guidance and questions about the GLP-1s, or if you can't afford it or how do you get it, please give us a call, and we'd love to tailor that to you.
There you go. Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue, Hamilton, and inside the Piggly Wiggly, and on the web at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now. Grangers up 10-7 on Stephenson here with 1:27 to go in the half. Stephenson has one timeout after the Dylan Barber touchdown pass to Wyland Lash. That was a
great catch and pass, and so happy for him.
Yeah, Barber looked like he was going to take off, and you could see, he saw Wyland Lash late, but he was just standing all by himself in the center of the back of the end zone. And now the Grangers, with their first touchdown of the night, are up 3.
He put his foot on the ground right there. He put his knee on the ground on about the 16-yard line.
So the quarterback, Bowler, trying to get low on the snap, ends up accidentally taking a knee. And now Stephenson trying to go quick. They only have one timeout, and it's 2nd and 14 with about a minute left. 3 receivers to the top of this formation. They will hand it off to Booker, and Booker is tripped up in the backfield, and he goes down. Another loss, this time 2 more. And Stephenson, I believe, actually the Grangers may have taken a timeout just now.
Yeah, 48 seconds left here. We got 2 timeouts left. It's 3rd and about 16 or 17.
Yeah, Grangers thinking aggressively here. They will retain 1 more timeout.
Abby Ayala in on that tackle on there. Reminds me of Towson Parton. I saw Towson's parents the other night, and he's done well down at Auburn University. One of those gutsy players that we watched and loved for many years.
Yeah, he was fun to watch.
We've had a host of those through the years. Desmond Dunlap, Towson, Abby Ayala, even Drake Childress back. Drake's not with us tonight.
Yeah, missing him, by the way. Mostly because I definitely needed his binoculars tonight instead of mine.
Yeah, he got some good binoculars. He has to have those when he gets deep and doing those root canals.
He has to use those for bird watching or something.
No,
those
I think when he's
top notch.
digging into people's teeth.
Good dental work. So now they reset the clock to 52 seconds on this 3rd down and long for Stephenson after the Grangers' second timeout. Again, Grangers lead 10-7, and here they go, Russian bowler, and almost intercepted by Braylon Smith. He got a hand on it, but the pass eventually falls incomplete, and now with 46 seconds left, Stephenson will punt it away again. And they're deep in their own territory all the way at the 14.
And Javier Easter wasn't too far from it either over there.
So a risky screen, but now the Grangers will get the ball back with a little time to work with, trying to extend this lead. Again, the Grangers get the ball coming out of the half. They won the toss and deferred. So this could be a very important possession coming up, and they almost got to that punt. But now it'll take a nice Grangers kind of kickback at the 47. So decent field position for the Grangers. We'll see if they can try and get a field goal off here, or maybe a little more. It's about 37 seconds left on the clock with 1 timeout.
Good to see you out, Pat.
One thing you want to do here for the Grangers is take care of the football. I can remember we got aggressive in the troop game, I believe, in a situation like this, and it kind of came back to bite us, but a little less time than that on the clock this time around. I feel like this will be a decent look and see how the Grangers handle their aggressiveness on offense here. 1st and 10 at the Granger 48 on the left hash. 2 wide receivers to each side, and now it's going to be Dylan Barber, and Barber is hit at the line and brought down.
He tried a quick trap up the middle up there, and it closed down on him pretty quick.
Yeah, it was a design quarterback draw, and yeah, Stephenson closed in on it quick. It might have been a good run if he could have gotten beyond that first level, but the defensive tackle was there to kind of stop his momentum and wrap his hand around. And honestly, he was kind of lucky he didn't knock the ball loose.
31 seconds on the clock, and we got 1 timeout left, and ball on about the 8-yard line.
Yeah, 48. Well, maybe the 47 after. No, they spotted at the original line of scrimmage, so the 48. So Grangers just took their final timeout. Again, Grangers lead this one 10-7. It's a Cooper Metcalf 39-yard field goal and a 8-yard touchdown pass from Dylan Barber.
Thought you were going to get an interception.
Has got the Grangers where they are right now. It's been a hard-fought game defensively so far. And now 2nd and 10 out of their final timeout. We'll see what the Grangers do. That same formation that they were just in on the quarterback draw, 2 receivers to each side. And now we've got 2 men in motion in Calvin Snowberger and Zai Huzzy. And now they bring Snowberger in motion again to the left side. And we got a flag. could be on the Grangers, and a deep pass down the left side is going to be intercepted. But all the way down at the Stephenson 17-yard line, I believe this is going to be a motion penalty on the Grangers, and the interception will likely stand.
It was declined, yeah, it was.
So with 25 seconds left, Dylan Barber throws an INT, but Stephenson has the ball at their own 17-yard line, so unlikely to convert anything crazy.
And our band will be the only band at halftime.
We'll get them their shine. Stay tuned for the Sound of Champions, the Granger High School Marching Band.
Stephenson band is in New Orleans, is what the lady told me.
No kidding. These Atlanta area schools certainly have some impressive marching bands, so that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. So 1st and 10 Stephenson. They'll come out with 4 receivers in this formation. 25 seconds left. They're down to the Grangers 10-7. And they'll throw this one off the left side, and ball hawking it on the going the other way is Zy Huzzy. He's down the sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown, Grangers, pick 6.
Deja vu, deja vu. That's unbelievable. Oh, Lord.
And just 1 week removed from 2 interceptions, is Zy Huzzy again for the Grangers, putting on his hero cap, and this time going into the end zone to extend the Granger lead before halftime.
He just got mobbed on the sideline over here. It was beautiful. Oh, Lord. The whole team got him.
Somebody get that man a steak.
Oh.
He's eaten good for the past 2 weeks. His 3rd interception in 2 games, his 2nd pick 6. And the PAT is good, and it's 17-7 Grangers here on the road in Stone Mountain. We'll be back at 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
What are you doing?
Well, I was so impressed by how easy our State Farm agent made our renter's insurance process go, I've decided to tell the world.
How exactly?
By posting the same headline on all of my social sites. State Farm makes renters happy. Or maybe renter's insurance from State Farm is super simple. Or
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a paid dramatization.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
17-7 Grangers here in Stone Mountain. It's chilly. It's about 38 degrees right now. And Cooper Metcalf, after the pick 6 from Zy Huzzy, kicks this one out of bounds, so it'll be decent field position for Stephenson. But only 15 seconds left on this clock and 1 Stephenson timeout. Well, Tommy, you got mobbed over there on the sidelines, but I'd say it's well warranted.
It was fun.
Just an incredible turn of events. The Grangers started this quarter down 7-0.
You know, he had 1 pick 6 called back last week.
So Stephenson will just knee this one out and take it into the locker room, more than likely, as they finally do take the knee. So that's going to be our score at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, from James R. Halford Stadium, and the Granger road crowd is rocking 17-7. Good guys. As the teams head into the locker room, we'll see if we get a word in with Coach Napier from
I got to find him.
Looks like he might be up front. Might be running to the locker room.
I think he's running. He's probably trying to warm up. We're going to let him warm up.
Yeah, you know what? I don't blame him. If I didn't have to do the halftime show, I'd go to my truck immediately. My toes are freezing, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm thinking go warm up over here.
Well, that sounds good. Looks like we'll have the Sound of Champions when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
WELR FM Roanoke Lagrange. Lagrange High School football is brought to you by
State Farm agent Matt Orr.
Ready to hit the water in style? Overboard Marine is your West Georgia Bass Cat dealer. Whether you're chasing trophies or just love a smooth ride, Bass Cat boats deliver the performance, precision, and power you need. Come see the latest models, talk with our team of boating experts, and get ready for your next great adventure. Because when it comes to boats, we don't just float, we go overboard. Because at Overboard Marine, service is the difference. Visit us on 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both. And that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-side. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line. Built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Hey, this is Jody Ward with the Medicine Cabinet. When you think of home, you think about family. Here at the Medicine Cabinet, you will always be treated like family. We take pride in our excellent customer service and in the fact that when you call us, a friendly staff member will always answer. We offer vaccinations with no appointments, and did you know that we have free delivery? I was born and raised in Lagrange and have had the privilege to be a pharmacist here for 31 years, so Lagrange is home. Come and see us at the beautiful Roanoke Road location or visit us on our website, medcaprx.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football halftime show. Grangers lead this one at Stephenson in Stone Mountain. I was about to say at Stephenson High School, but we're actually at James Halford Stadium, about 8 miles away from Stephenson High School's campus. And now we're going to bring you back down to the field to listen to the LaGrange High School marching band, the Sound of Champions, under the direction of Dr. Jarrett Farrell. Granger High School Marching Band, the sound of champions. Lovely to have them on the road with us again. This game day crew, so important. Man, it's been a fun game day situation that we've stumbled upon too. We're trying to stay warm. It's 17-7 Grangers at the half. We'll come back and recap the first half in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika is proud to sponsor high school football. We believe that high school athletics build character among young people, and we are honored to support it. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 33rd year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
This time of year, weekends in the South mean football, celebrations with family and friends, and good food. And nothing feeds a hungry crowd like Chicken Salad Chick in Lagrange. Whether you're tailgating before the big game or gathering with loved ones around the TV, we've got something everyone can enjoy. With over a dozen delicious flavors of chicken salads, hearty sides, and sweet treats made fresh every day. Make your game day a winner and let Chicken Salad Chick cater your next get-together. To learn more about catering options or to order online, find our Lagrange store at chickensaladchick.com.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown LaGrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
That is the sound of waiting too long. Ricky Smith Roofing stops small leaks before they become big problems. With over 36 years of experience, our in-house team handles it all. Rain or shine, you can count on Ricky Smith Roofing to keep you covered. Repairs, replacements, and everything in between. Don't wait. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Call 706-884-0195 for a free estimate.
Now, let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to James R. Hawford Stadium here in Stone Mountain, where the Lagrange Grangers lead Stephenson 17-7 at the half in what has absolutely lived up to the billing, a tough physical playoff battle in the trenches. It didn't start pretty for the Grangers. Stephenson opened the game with a blocked punt return for a touchdown. And in a playoff environment on the road, that's the kind of play that can rattle you early, but the Grangers did not blink. They settled in, they stayed composed, and completely controlled the rest of the half, really. And offensively, LaGrange got on the board with a 39-yard field goal from Cooper Metcalf in the second quarter. Big kick, steadied things, got momentum going their way, made it 7-3. And then it was Dylan Barber doing what he does best, extending plays, keeping drives alive, and he found Wyland Lash, of all people, for an 8-yard touchdown to give LaGrange his first lead of the, give LaGrange his first lead of the night at 10-7. But the real spark in this one came from the defense. And the Grangers had just thrown an interception themselves. Again, granted, it was deep in Stephenson territory, so there was no real threat with around 37 seconds left and only one stoppage left for Stephenson to really score. But they stayed aggressive, and it cost them. And at the hands of Zy Huzzy, who continues to be one of the hottest players in this state playoff bracket right now. He jumped a route for a pick six, his third interception in the last two games, and his second pick six in that stretch. That play flipped the stadium, took the crowd out of it, and the Grangers crowd into it, and pushed the Grangers into full control. And really, beyond that, this has been a defensive slugfest. Both teams showing their grit, their toughness up front. Every yard has been earned, but LaGrange has been the more disciplined, the more composed team, especially after that opening error, and they carry all the momentum into the break. Another big factor, Grangers will receive the second half kickoff, which gives them huge opportunities to set the tone coming out of the locker room. If they can put together a sustained drive to open the third quarter, I think they can create some real separation in what has been a tight and physical matchup. Second half coming up in just a little bit.
Hey,
Rick.
I was going to bring you a hot chocolate up there, but I ran across Lane Hamer, and he's got a nice little heater over here on the side. I think I'll just stop and just hang out with this heater over here. but the line looked too long for the hot chocolate.
Well, Coach Edie actually just threw me a hot hands, so I absolutely needed that with desperation. So big shout out to Coach Edie and Coach Heath for keeping me warm up here. I'm trying my best. It's not so much my hands, Tommy. It's my feet, man. My feet get cold, and that makes things uncomfortable for me.
yeah. Once your feet get cold, everything's cold. So
Yeah.
I wore me some good socks today and got some good shoes, so I'm in good shape.
I was foolishly hoping we'd have some closed press box. So I mean, that's on me, I guess. I gotta start coming on these road trips a little more prepared. But nevertheless, Tommy, it's going to be a fun one. We got a second half coming up. Me and you will talk a little bit more. Grangers leading 17-7, 24 minutes away from punching their ticket to the state semifinals. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
I'm here with Perry Prather from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, I know we've been talking flu shot, but that's not all that's going on here at Holmes Pharmacy.
No, Coleman. I mean, the flu is very important, but there's more things out there as far as vaccinations that we need to look at, because a lot of people, don't know which vaccine to get. And what you need to do is come in and see one of our staff here. Let's sit down, look at what you've had, and print out what you need, and let's get the right vaccine for you.
There you go. Find out more about that here at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue, Sawmill, Hamilton, and on the web at holmespharmacy.com.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Matt Orr is there. Contact Matt for a quote today.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back to you from the long hot chocolate line here in Stone Mountain, where things are nice and chilly, but the score is not. The Grangers coming up hot in the second quarter, outscored Stephenson 17-0 in quarter number 2 to make this a 17-7 ball game. The big exclamation point in that one being Zy Huzzy, another pick six for that young man. He is rolling on. But, Tommy, look, I mean, I look at this game, I kind of step back. I really look at the physicality of it. Granger's defensive front has, of course, been outstanding. They've taken back some cut back lane. They've kept the ball away from Stephenson as well. And
it was definitely controlling the time of possession and the side of the field.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. This game kind of has that classic playoff feel from the opening kick. You got the temperature, and, even though there's only one side to the crowd here, it's still very much a competitive atmosphere on this side of the field. Now, of course, fans still heading back to their seats for trying to get their hot chocolate and stay warm, which, dang it, Tommy, now I really want hot chocolate now that you mentioned it to me the first time. But.
Yeah, the Morris Jones scoreboard says 17-7. Now, we're going to say his grandson going to catch a couple touchdown passes second half. We're just watching for
When will it be my turn to have a scoreboard named after me?
Well, you got
I got a long way to go?
Got a little ways to go.
Okay, well, that's fair. That's fair enough. Well, look, like we said, look, this ball game has been physical. It's been hard for Stephenson's run game to breathe a lot with with how little they've had the ball. But when you pair that with a pick six from Zai Huzzy, who's playing as confidently as anyone in the state right now at defensive back, that's how you change the entire tempo of a football game right there. And I think a sustained drive from the Grangers coming out in this third quarter would be kind of a backbreaker for Stephenson.
I hope so. I'm going to ease back on over on that side of the field, see if we can chum it up.
Yeah, Grangers coming out of the locker room, hopefully nice and warm. They are pumped up for this one, of course, leading by 10. It's a 17-7 ball game, and we'll get set for quarter number 3 when we return in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Winter weather is rolling in. Is your system ready for the season? At MC's Heating and Air, our fall maintenance keeps your home comfortable and your unit running strong during the cold season. We'll clean outdoor units, replace air filters, and inspect your system to make sure it's ready for the cold days ahead. Don't wait for a breakdown. Clearing debris, cleaning vents, and checking your thermostat now can save you money later. Call MC's Heating and Air today at 706-523-2661 and stay cozy all season long.
At Overboard Marine, we believe service is the difference. With decades of experience, our team is dedicated to delivering expert repairs, trusted maintenance, and the best boat sales experience around. Whether it's your very first boat or the upgrade you've been dreaming of, we're here to earn your trust and keep you on the water season after season. At Overboard, honesty, expertise, and customer satisfaction aren't just words. They're our mission, because at the end of the day, service is the difference. Visit us today at 23 Bush Drive in Lagrange. Overboard Marine.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Handy Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
For over 34 years, Ricky Smith Roofing has provided a quality roofing service to East Alabama and West Georgia. They specialize in residential roof repairs, replacements, inspections, and now gutters, all backed up by honest work and dependable service. As a fully licensed, insured, and bonded company, they take pride in protecting your home with craftsmanship that you can count on. Call Ricky Smith Roofing today at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for a free estimate.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
About to start quarter number 3 here in Stone Mountain. Grangers lead 17-7 over the Stephenson Jaguars in this quarterfinal matchup. From the same side of this bracket, on the other quarterfinal game, I got an update, Tommy. Sandy Creek leading Douglas 7-0. So there's a defensive battle on the other end of the bracket right now.
Is that the first half?
That is the first half. I think there's a few minutes left in that first half. They started at 7:30. So we're still waiting on some updates from there. I'm trying to follow the Fayette County, Georgia Sports X page to get my updates there. But we're about to get this one started, and, yeah, that will be the matchup in the winner of this one. Grangers well on their way, but still with a lot of work to do. Stephenson's a very tough and physical team, and, man, they're not going to go away, I don't think, Tommy.
I don't think so either. It's gonna be a battle to the end, most likely.
Yeah, if you're the Grangers, you want to keep doing what's working, but you want to run with the adjustments. You want to win the trenches. You want to tackle clean, keep Dylan Barber as comfortable as possible, and stay disciplined and take care of that rock. 24 minutes of execution is all that separates them from a second straight trip to the state semifinals. So we'll be back in 60 seconds to start the third quarter on the Eagle Sports Network.
At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center in Lagrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
Visit wellstar.org/westga.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather from Holmes Pharmacy. And, man, the 75-year celebration was awesome. It's a great opportunity to say thank you to all your patients and your staff. And it was amazing how many people you had to hug that day.
Coleman, it turned out awesome. You did a great job coming out and doing live radio. I was just blown away with the support and the patients that come out and just said thank you for being here and what you do for us. And, it was easy for me to say the same to them. It was just a great experience.
That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, in Sawmill and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here, Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth in Stone Mountain getting ready to kick this third quarter off between the Grangers and the Stephenson Jaguars. Grangers lead 17-7 and about to get this ball to start quarter number 3 of this third quarter.
I'm standing here talking to the play clock guy that doesn't have the play clock.
Well, there you go.
He came all the way from Chattanooga here to call a play clock. They ain't got a play clock.
Give them grief over there, Tommy. Getting set for quarter number 3, ladies and gentlemen. This third quarter kickoff brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. We'll see if Stephenson has any tricks up their sleeve for this opening third quarter kickoff.
They were talking about an onside kick, being prepared for that, so let's see what they do.
Grangers have one deep man. I believe it's DeAnthony Stewart. So they'll set the ball at the right hash on the 40. The first couple of kickoffs have been some line drives. We'll see if that changes at all. Right now, the kicker's standing all the way back at the 30, so he's 10 yards away. He approaches it, and he kicks it away. It's a line drive kick, and it'll be fielded at the 10-yard line. Up the middle goes Stewart, and he's all the way up to, and they're still pushing the pile. Some big
back to the 40.
Momentum, yeah, forward momentum all the way to the 38-yard line. Fantastic by the Grangers special teams there, getting some extra yardage.
It was a low, quick kick. And he just took that ball straight up the middle and just kept running.
Yeah, sometimes those low line drives are really tough for your kick coverage to contain. And here we go. Grangers at their own 37-yard line will have 1st and 10. Good field position for them coming out of this half, up 17-7. Dylan Barber with Caden Thomas in the backfield. Handoff goes to Thomas. Thomas will get nothing, actually loses a couple of yards back to the 35. So once again, Stephenson staying really physical and staying in their lanes and keeping the edge sealed for now. It's going to be a loss. Actually, they'll mark it all the way back at the 34, so a loss of 3 and a 2nd and 13 for the Grangers. Just getting started here in quarter number 3. Dylan Barber will take it. He was trying the quarterback power, and he's once again stopped. Maybe gained a yard. And it's going to be another 3rd and long for the Grangers. Grangers have had their share of 3rd and longs tonight.
He just couldn't get around that corner on that. He was looking to go on the further on the outside, but he had to turn it up.
So LaGrange at risk of a 3 and out to open up things here at quarter number 3, 3rd and 12. Motion comes for Caden Thomas, and now it's a keeper from Dylan Barber, and he's got yardage all the way up to the 43-yard line, but it's well short. And the Grangers will have to punt it away. So the Grangers go 3 and out to start quarter number 3, and Stephenson will have a much-needed possession. They only had, I believe, 3 possessions in that first half. And they started the game with the ball, so that tells you even more. So 4th and around 5 for the Grangers.
They're calling timeout. I don't think they've got enough players on the
Yeah, timeout Stephenson. So we'll check that, and we'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're shopping for insurance, You might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now. Grangers up 17-7, about to punt this ball away on a 4th and 5. 10:01 to go here in quarter number 3. Take this time to talk about David Everett, your Lagrange Edward Jones financial advisor. David Everett believes in learning about you so he can understand what you're working toward before you invest your money, whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, for your grandchildren or children or grandchildren, or trying to protect your financial future of your family. Call David Everett or search Edward Jones David Everett to get started. His office is in the square in downtown Lagrange. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. And this is a great punt from Mason Calhoun, and the Grangers punt teams are chasing down the returner, and he will be down at the 12-yard line, maybe the 13 before he's run out of bounds. An absolute boomer of a punt from Mason Calhoun.
Absolutely. Beautiful. How that ball didn't bounce in the end zone, I don't know.
Yeah, it looked like it checked up right around the 4-yard line, and the returner picked it up. But now another tough field position starting for Stephenson at their own 13-yard line, but it's a fresh set, and they will go to work down 10 to the Grangers here with 9:50 to go in quarter number 3. They come out in the shotgun. It's Johnson in the backfield. One receiver to each side, and now they will whistle play on. And the handoff will go to Johnson. He's up the middle. He's got good yardage. He breaks the tackle at the 23, and he's up past the 25 to the 26. And a 13-yard gain on Stephenson's first play of the drive. So they're establishing that power run again, are the Jaguars. Handoff again goes to Johnson, and again he's up the middle, and this time a shorter gain, but another good one up to the 33. 7 more yards for the Jaguars running back, who had 191 of them last week against Westside Augusta. Has been held in check so far, mostly because Stephenson hasn't had the ball much. 2nd down and 4. They will rotate backs out. It's going to be Booker this time, and Booker's trying to find a hole, and he gains close to the 1st down. I think they'll mark him at the 1st down yard marker at the 36.
They gave it to him. They got it. Had the initial push stop, but they just kept going.
So a fresh set for the Jags at their own 36-yard line. So they've already covered 1st down. It's going to be out of the Wildcat again. It's Booker, and Booker's loose. He's got one man to beat, and he's brought down by that man all the way down at the 38-yard line. Last man he had was Jadarius Render, and he had a touchdown-saving tackle there.
He certainly did. I mean, he just brushed through that pile right there. They're starting off this second half like they started off the first half.
So Stephenson moving the ball well, exactly how they did on their first drive. But their first drive did end in a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 at the Granger 38. Another low snap. It's going to be Johnson. Johnson up to around looks like the 34-yard line. So a gain of around 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. So, I mean, it's been as advertised. This team runs the ball a ton. And now we've got a downed player. Looks like Abby Ayala is a little slow to get up. We'll check on him and be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here.
It's Robert Pipoli instead of.
I thought it was Ayala. So Robert Pipoli.
28 instead of 29.
Yeah, so he's up now. He's walking off the field. Just a little slow to get up on that last play, but it's going to be 2nd and 6. Again, Grangers lead 17-7. 8 minutes to go here in quarter number 3 in this quarterfinal game. Stephenson, though, moving the ball well on this drive. 2nd and 6. In the shotgun, they'll hand it off to Johnson. Johnson tries to take a cutback lane, but he won't find one, and they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage for 3rd down and 6. Host of Granger tacklers. Yeah, it looks like Braylon Smith was one of the first people in on that one.
Yeah.
So 3rd and medium for the Stephenson Jaguars, who are trying to cut this to a 1-score ball game here in quarter number 3. Three people in the backfield for them. They motion one back off to the left. They will hand it off to Johnson. Johnson will be stuffed after a gain of around 2. He's about 4 yards short of that first down marker. But I have a feeling Stevenson's looking at 4-down territory right about now.
Yeah, Noah Outland made a great stop on that, and I want to thank his uncle for feeding us good at Charlie Joseph's today. He got us started off with a warm scrambled dog.
I could use a pimento cheese sandwich myself.
Yeah, Mickey ate 2 pimento cheese sandwiches and 2 bowls of soup. I would have ate 3 if I would have let him.
You stopped him.
I had to stop him, man. He was just sopping it up.
So big 4th down now. It's 4th down and around 5 for Stephenson. Their offense is on the field at the Granger 34. They already have 1 turnover on downs, and the ball was loose. The bad snap will be down all the way back at the 39-yard line, and there's another turnover on downs for Stephenson, and the Grangers retain the football.
It was a bad snap, and all he could do was cover it up.
So things go from bad to worse, or seemingly good for the Jaguars, to horrible. And now the Grangers take over at their own 39-yard line with 6:27 to go in this 3rd quarter, up 17-7.
Yeah, the Jaguars took up 5.5 minutes to get nowhere, really.
So we'll see what kind of drive the Grangers can put together here on 1st and 10. Backers showing blitz there. They will hand this one off to
Johnson.
Jamarion Johnson, his 3rd carry of the night. He's got maybe a yard. Had 2 carries in the 2nd quarter, resulted in a 1st down.
He got about a yard on that, maybe.
Yeah, 2nd and 9 after that 1st down carry from Johnson. And now it's going to be an empty set for Dylan Barber. Jamarion Johnson will take some motion, and now Barber off looking over the middle, complete, and into Stephenson territory at the 42-yard line is Calvin Snowberger, his favorite target of the year, and that one, they looked good. It was a nice pitch and catch. Just a beautiful in route there from Calvin Snowberger. And at the 42-yard line of Stephenson go the Grangers, moving the chains with 5.5 to go here in quarter number 3. Once again, Grangers leading 17-7. Driving in Stephenson territory, trying to extend this lead. They'll hand it off to Caden Thomas on 1st down. He's inside the 40, and he's got yardage up to the 37 before he's brought down. So Grangers grinding out the clock a little bit here. Want to keep the ball for as long as they can. But you want to put points up on the board this time around. So 2nd down And around 5, it'll be a keeper for Dylan Barber, and he will push the pile up to the 35-yard line. Now we got a third down and around 3. Grangers need the 32 for the first down. They'll take their time. They're looking to the sideline for some signals. Inside 4 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the third quarter. Third down and short for the Grangers. They'll hand this one off to the right, and a flag comes in on the backfield. And this run, which was close to the first down marker, might be coming back.
A little hold on us.
And it is a hold on the Grangers. We'll have to negate that first down run. I believe that was the first holding call that we've seen all night on the offense.
Been a pretty close game so far tonight, really.
Yeah, both teams playing really physical, really disciplined. But this will hurt the Grangers to the tune of a penalty back to the Stephenson 45-yard line. Again, they need the 32, so it'll be 3rd and 13. And it's empties for Dylan Barber again. 3 receivers to the top of the formation. Motion comes, and now it's Barber. Barber looking to flush out of the pocket, and now he throws, and that throw was affected by a hit at the very end, and the ball falls incomplete, and it'll be 4th down.
I almost caught that one.
And Barber slow to get up. We'll see exactly what the deal is there. They're checking on him. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here. Grangers lead this one 17-7. 3:53 to go here in quarter number 3. And on a 4th down and 13, the Grangers will have to punt away again. So a punt, a turnover on downs, and now another punt. Those have been the possessions here so far between the Grangers and the Jaguars in the third quarter. Mason Calhoun boomed to punt his last time. He stands at the Granger 40 trying to punt this one away on 4th and 13. And this one's a low one, and it'll take a nice Granger bounce. And the receiver had problems handling it, and the Grangers jump on this. It is big-time trouble for the Jaguars. It's Granger football. All the way at the 11. And a special teams miscue will cost Stephenson dearly. And now the Grangers will have it almost goal to go.
11-yard line.
So both teams having some special teams hiccups. This time Stephenson is the victim. 1st and 10 Grangers at the Stephenson 11-yard line. Grangers up 17-7.
Got Casey McGill in as quarterback for right now.
So right now Barber has checked out of the ball game. First down, and they'll hand it off to Caden Thomas, and Thomas is inside the 10-yard line, rumbling to around the 9 before he stopped after a 2-yard gain. So Grangers again taking some time off the clock. Another stolen possession. This time on special teams as Stephenson muffs a punt. Thomas will remain the back on 2nd down. It's still Casey McGill as they continue to check on Dylan Barber. And they'll hand it off to Caden Thomas. He's looking for the edge, and he turns the corner and gets inside the 5. And he'll be stopped there at the 5-yard line. third down it is with about 4 to go. The Grangers can get the first without scoring. They need the 1 yard line for that.
And Dylan Barber back in.
So good news. Barber has had his share of being a little banged up here and there, but he's been as tough as they come. And now 3rd down and 4 near the goal line at the 5. Trips right for the Grangers. Empty set for Dylan Barber. They motion Jamarion Johnson to the left. Barber rolling out right, cutting upfield. Barber looking to get the edge, and he reaches to around the 3 yard line before he stopped. He almost had that one, and he was stopped by a last-second Stephenson tackle.
Got 4th and about 2 yards for a 1st down and 4th and 3 for a touchdown.
Yeah, the Grangers offense still on the field right now. A field goal would make this a 20-7 ball game, but it's 17-7, and it's 4th and 2 for the Grangers. And it looks like they might just be trying to get them to jump here as we're inside 2 minutes. But Barber looking in toward the center in the shotgun. They do snap the ball, and now Barber's off the left side. He's looking toward the end zone, and it looks like he might have gotten marked short. They go to the 2 yard line with it, and the Grangers are short. Wow. So an interesting decision to snap the ball. Looks like the Grangers are going to have a turnover on downs at the Stephenson 2 yard line.
We thought we were looking for a face mask on that. And
now
I think
we've
they're
got a
going to
late
throw a penalty.
flag.
I think they're going to throw that flag on us for
Yeah, it might be a post-play sportsmanship flag. The Grangers look to be upset. We'll let them sort this out. But for now, it's Stephenson football with the Grangers up 17-7. And we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Ready to hit the water in style? Overboard Marine is your West Georgia Bass Cat dealer. Whether you're chasing trophies or just love a smooth ride, Bass Cat boats deliver the performance, precision, and power you need. Come see the latest models, talk with our team of boating experts, and get ready for your next great adventure. Because when it comes to boats, we don't just float, we go overboard. Because at Overboard Marine, service is the difference. Visit us on 23 Bush Drive in Lagrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
So unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after the Grangers turn the ball over on downs will be assessed to the 17-yard line of Stephenson, and the Jaguars will take over from there, 1st and 10. Tommy, what do you think about the decision to not take a field goal there?
Well, if you'd known you'd get the ball on the 3 yard line, I could see 2 yard line. I could see that, but I don't think we'd get it on the 13.
Nevertheless, the Granger defense will have to go back to work, and they'll hand it off on 1st down to Johnson, and Johnson's got a couple of yards to the 18, and it'll be 2nd and 8. We're headed toward the 4th quarter already here, and Granger's with a 10-point lead, and barring anything huge here for the Jaguars, they'll carry that lead into quarter number 4. For now, at the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 8 for Stephenson. One back in the backfield. It's Booker.
They move.
I was about to say, I thought I heard a whistle pre-snap there. If you hear me shivering, just mind your business.
Teeth chattering up there.
Oh, man.
I know I hear your toenails chattering.
Yeah, they're long gone. So it's a false start on Stephenson, so they'll assess it back to the 14-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and around 13. They blow the whistle, and the clock will roll with 46 seconds and counting. Stephenson taking their time, making some checks at the line. And the handoff again goes to Johnson. Actually, I think that was Booker this time. No.
Straight up the middle and picked up
it's 7. Yeah, it was Johnson again. Yeah, picked up all the way to the 25. But it's 3rd down and 2. We'll see if they run another play. They are at the line of scrimmage. There's 10 seconds to go. They do get it off. And now in the backfield was Johnson. Oh, man, he slipped away from a tackle that would have cost him the first, but instead he slips a man and gets up to the 33-yard line.
Braylon almost had him.
Yeah, it looked like the Grangers had penetration up front there, but they could not make it shape. But nevertheless, we head to the 4th quarter. It's Grangers 17, Stephenson 7. Trip to the semifinals on the line. We'll play 12 final minutes when we come back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home in Lagrange.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. At the Medicine Cabinet, we hope to make you feel right at home in our stores. Our mission is and always has been to provide service that is exceedingly abundantly above anything a customer could ask. We serve you from 3 locations in LaGrange on Moody Bridge Road, Vernon Street, and our newest location at Lee's Crossing. At the Medicine Cabinet, we proudly offer a drive-through window, delivery service, and immunizations. We're grateful for your business and look forward to continuing our service to you for years to come.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
We got a defensive battle here in Stone Mountain on a chilly night. It's Granger 17, Stephenson 7. And it's Stephenson ball at the 33-yard line with a fresh set of downs for them. They've been a power run team all year, and in the backfield it wrapped up. Actually, they said he wasn't all the way down. He kind of spun around, did Johnson, and after what would have been a loss, he gains up to the 38-yard line on 1st down. It was
wow.
I don't know if he just rolled over the top of him or what there, but it looked like he was down in the backfield, but they didn't whistle it, and he gains about 5 up to the 38. Hand off again. Actually, it's going to be Bowler who's floating a ball over to the left, and it's caught miraculously. There's a flag on the near side of the field toward me, Tommy. I don't know exactly what it is. It could be.
You got a hold on them or something.
Ball would be in Granger territory at the 49, but we have to hold for a penalty.
That was a miraculous catch. It was a pretty pitiful throw.
Yeah, kind of floated, almost a duck ball.
I thought Zai was going to pick that thing off, and, well, he wasn't. Zai was hot Easter.
It is a penalty on the Jaguars, and it will be walked back to the original line of scrimmage at the 33-yard line. So 2nd down and 10 for Stephenson. Another full house set for them in the pistol. This time it's number 24, Anthony Booker, in the backfield, standing behind Bowler. A minute gone by already here in the 4th quarter. They'll hand it off to Booker. Up the middle he goes, and he's got good yardage again. And it looks like he's got the 1st down at the 43.
He's running like a man possessed right now.
Stephenson has not had trouble moving the ball until they have, basically. They've had plenty of chunks, but they can't get the one big 1st down that they need to cash in. Their offense has been held scoreless tonight. Their score coming on a special teams play. 17-7 Grangers, 1st and 10 for Stephenson, and Booker is met in the backfield, and this time he does go down, and it's Nehemiah McLaughlin all the way back to the 39.
Just great penetration by McLaughlin on that, and he held him up and didn't get away.
A loss of 4, and it's 2nd and 14. Granger defense has been pesky all night. Again, 3 people in the backfield for Stephenson, and they'll hand it off. Actually, it's Bowler who keeps it this time. He's under pressure. Papoli's there, as well as a few other Grangers, and he goes all the way down at the 23.
Papoli and Noah Outland.
So the Grangers on a delayed pass rush. Noah Outland and Robert Papoli, they actually marked forward momentum at the 28-yard line, but it's still going to be 3rd and very long for the Jaguars. They need the Granger 47, and they're at the 28, so we're looking at around 3rd and 24 for the Jags. 9 minutes to go here in this quarterfinal. Grangers lead 17-7. Third and let's just say a while. And now we've got a timeout.
Timeout for Lagrange.
Grangers will take their first. Once again, 17-7 Grangers here in quarter number 4. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
WELR FM Roanoke LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by
Kia of LaGrange.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back in Stone Mountain here, Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth. Grangers lead 17-7 in a game where scoring has been a premium. It's 3rd and 23 for the Stephenson Jaguars coming out of the Granger timeout. And they need a big play in a big way to the Jaguars. They'll motion off to the right. It's a halfback draw, and the Grangers were playing off of it, but still he gets to the 40-yard line, which is about 3 yards short of the original line of scrimmage. It will be 4th down and 13 for Stephenson. And it looks like they'll elect to punt this ball away. Grangers have been playing punt safes all year in situations like this. We'll see if they line up a deep man. Grangers special teams pumping up the away crowd here. Plenty of Granger fans on the road. And it's a fake. And wrapping up, trying to bring him down at the 37, right. And he does. It's Javier Easter.
That didn't fake him at all.
And now we got a post-play penalty. I imagine this is going to be assessed after the play is over, but right now it's another turnover on downs from Stephenson after a fake punt. Didn't fool Javier Easter or the rest of the Granger special teams. We'll see just how this is assessed penalty-wise. It's 8 minutes left in this ball game.
It may be on them.
And the Granger road crowd is pumped up. The chance of LG with a second straight trip to the state semifinal on the line tonight.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a personal foul on Stephenson.
And that is exactly what it is. It's going to be walked off to the Stephenson
22-yard line.
Bingo was his name. Grangers will start near the Stephenson red zone, up 17-7, and here comes the Granger offense. They just had a turnover on downs themselves in this part of the field. We'll see how things change up.
We got to put this one in the end zone. This play clock guy's really been helping us tonight.
So on the 1st and 10 at the 22 is Antonio Parks in the backfield.
Sorry, I'm on the radio.
2 receivers to the top of the formation. We'll see if the Grangers can punch it in. This would be a backbreaker of sorts for the Stephenson Jaguars. They will hand this one off to Antonio Parks. Parks looking for some room, and a flag flies in and around the holding area. And dang it, Tommy, we were just talking about how clean this game has seemed, and now we got a bunch of flags flying in here in the fourth quarter.
The last 2 or 3 flags have been flying pretty. Game moving on too fast is what they like.
Yeah, the first 2 quarters, but now I'm kind of fidgeting, man. I wasn't too cold in the first 2 quarters. Things were going quick, and now things are slowing down here in the fourth, and I'm trying to stay warm. But it is a hold on the Grangers. They'll walk it back to the 37.
That must have been a 15-yard.
Actually, yeah, it was. So it ends up being a personal foul. You'll have to forgive me. It's hard for me to see the white cap up here. So 1st and 25 for the Grangers at the 37. Once again, they lead 17-7, and now we got another flag, and the Grangers have moved. So maybe some of the players trying to stay warm like me, they're trying to get a head start. So now we got a 1st and what amounts to around 30 yards. Yeah, it's back at the 42-yard line of Stephenson, and the Grangers need the 12, so it's 1st and 30. We'll see if the Grangers can get a play run. It's a handoff to Antonio Parks on the counter, and he's up the middle, and he's loose. He's inside the 30, and he'll be down right around the 29, but a good counter and a good lane for him to run in there on that first down. Will gain around 12 yards. So got some of that back.
Yeah. Looked like he was going to get a lot more, but he just couldn't elude that last defender.
So they'll spot the ball at the 29. Now it's 2nd and 17. Chunk by chunk, now we're inside 7 minutes here in the fourth quarter with the Grangers up 10. 17-7 here in Stone Mountain. Empty set for Dylan Barber. And it'll be a quarterback keeper for Barber. He's off the right side, and he is inside the 20, and he's got close to the first down yardage. We'll see where they mark
14.
him out. Yeah, they mark him out at the 14, so that'd be 2 yards short of the marker. It'll be 3rd and 2. So from 1st and 30 to 3rd and 2, that's doing some legwork. We'll see if the Grangers can convert here. It was around this spot on the field where their last drive stalled out. Caden Thomas will check into the game. 2 receivers to the bottom of this formation. Dylan in the pistol. Barber hands off to Caden Thomas, and Caden Thomas is headed toward the end zone. Touchdown, Grangers!
Oh, they stacked in. They stacked inside thinking we're going to run it in there, and they bit on it.
Nail, meat coffin. And the Grangers with a 17-point lead pending the extra point. With 6:25 to go in quarter number 4, and a trip to the state semis for the 2nd year in a row is all but certain now for Coach Napier and his Grangers. Cooper Metcalf is up and good. 24-7, Grangers rolling. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC is proud to sponsor high school football. We love being part of supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, cheerleaders, and especially the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Looking for a side-by-side that's sized right and ready for work and play? Right now, get up to $1,000 in bonus bucks on select Honda Pioneer 700 and 704 models, plus low-rate financing for qualified buyers. Use bonus bucks for Honda accessories, a Honda Care Protection Plan, or a down payment. Hurry into Weathers Honda Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com today. Fall Honda deals end January 5th. For your safety, read your owner's manual. Honda side-by-side and ATVs are for riders 16 and older.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
24-7 Grangers on top after a 14-yard score from Caden Thomas. And the Cooper Metcalf kick will roll down to the 10-yard line. It'll be fielded there, and a good running lane for the return man will get up to around the 36 before he's brought down. They'll mark him at the 37.
We got 2 points on that extra point. He kicked it through the upright, and then it landed in the soccer goal about 30 yards behind it.
There you go. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, they've got the soccer goals behind the track over there. Yeah, they got the soccer field lines, too, here, just like they do at Callaway Stadium. I was just checking in on halftime of the Sandy Creek-Douglas game. It was 7-0 Sandy Creek over Douglas at halftime, so that's another defensive battle. See if we can check in with that anytime, maybe during the post game a little bit. 6:18 to go for the Grangers. A stretch home in the front mirror. Oh, we got ourselves a little skirmish in the backfield there, and maybe gained a yard in the end. Did Johnson on the first down handoff.
Noah Outland wrestled him down after a couple-yard gain.
So I think, Tommy, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I really just think Stephenson's inability to put the ball in the air really cost them offensively in this ball game.
I think so also.
We're thinking there for a minute that the Grangers were going to have to put the ball in the air, but the run game got going kind of near the end of the second quarter.
You know, first play of the game, he did that run pass option, and
haven't really seen it since. And that's hand down on second down will be Johnson. He's out of bounds near the first down marker. They'll probably mark him a yard short at the 46. Actually, they're moving it up now. It might be a first down. So, Tommy, the show just keeps rolling on, buddy.
It does. We're
going to be early on the coaches show on Monday too. If I'm correct, we'll be on at 7 instead of 8. So that's all the better for me. Thankfully, likely won't be the last one.
You're right.
So a penalty was assessed, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Grangers after the play. They'll walk it down to the 39-yard line. And a 1st and 10 for the Jaguars with 5:23 to go. Both teams still have 2 timeouts. We'll see if any of those get used. And handoff on first down goes to Booker, and Booker is met by a host of Granger tacklers there at the line of scrimmage, along with Noah Outland, Jadarius Render, and I believe Nehemiah McLaughlin as well.
Braylon Smith also. That was just a whole host of Granger.
Second down and 11. They actually marked a loss of 1. And a 2nd and 11. They'll throw this on the backside screen, and boy, Johnson was thrown over his head, but he better be glad he didn't catch that ball because Javier Easter was about to lay the boom.
Well, and he could have picked that one if he wanted to.
I think Javier Easter had one thing on his mind, and it wasn't an interception. That was good to see. So after the incompletion, it's 3rd and 11. 4:37 to go. Here we go, 3rd and 11 for Stephenson at the 40-yard line of the Grangers. Looking to the sideline. It'll be Bowler looking, throwing over the middle and intercepted! And that's all she wrote as Kendra Williams is going the other way. He's past the 50 and he's in Granger plus territory. And see you later. 2 more interceptions for the Granger defense. 5 in the past 2 games. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And the LG chance reigns supreme as 24/7 Grangers. They take over when we come back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hear that? That's not music. That's the sound of your roof crying for help. Good news. Ricky Smith Roofing has got you covered. They've been patching leaks and replacing roofs across East Alabama and West Georgia for over 34 years and now do gutters. They're family-owned, licensed, and insured, and always up for a roof rescue. There's no shady sales pitches, just honest work, fair prices, and dry living rooms. Call Ricky Smith Roofing at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for your free estimate. Ricky Smith Roofing. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Off the Granger interception, Jamarion Johnson takes the first down carry inside the 40-yard line to the 39 on first down. It's a gain of 6. And
I think that Stephenson defense is tired.
yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they be? I mean, the Grangers have had the time of possession pretty much in bag since this thing started. 24-7 if you're just joining us. We're in the last 4 minutes. The Grangers just came up with their second interception of the night. And between that and the 3 turnovers on downs, they've forced 5 turnovers. Now, granted, they might not go in the turnover category on the on downs, but nevertheless, the Granger defense was staunch tonight. They pitched a shutout. And Johnson will have the second down carry up to around the 37. He gained about 2 more on that play, maybe 3. Just another great testament to what this defense has been able to do. They've shut down 2 really exceptional quarterbacks, and now they've shut down a power running game that was rushing for 300-plus yards last week. So on 3rd down and around 2, the Grangers will come to the line. Caden Thomas checks back in at running back after Jamarion Johnson got the last 2 carries.
I say Mason Bladdenberg got to get an interception now.
Handoff goes to Caden Thomas on 3rd, and he will have the first down at around the 33-yard line. All Stephenson can do is sit and watch right now. Their season, after coming into the year unranked in 3A, they make it to this quarterfinal. They've had a great season, and they've had a lot to be proud of, but they've run into this red-hot Granger team who's headed for the semifinals yet again. Maybe fortune will twist in a different way for Coach Napier and these Grangers in this trip to the semifinals. Just around 2 minutes to go here. 1st and 10 Grangers, and now it's going to be victory formation and going to be a timeout. So we'll take a break. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
With a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown Lagrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather from Holmes Pharmacy. And Perry, what's new at Holmes Pharmacy?
Coleman, you ever heard of GLP-1s?
No.
That is the new weight loss medication that everybody's using right now. We have found that we're going to compound the GLP-1s, and if you're looking to lose some weight or need some guidance in questions about the GLP-1s, or if you can't afford it or how do you get it, please give us a call, and we'd love to tailor that to you.
There you go. Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue, Hamilton, and inside the Piggly Wiggly, and on the web at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now. It's all over but the kneeling for the Grangers at this point. And they will hand the ball up the middle to Caden Thomas. He's carrying a couple of guys with him close to the first down marker. A flag does come in on the backside. We'll check that momentarily. For now, I want to remind everyone of David Everett, your Lagrange Edward Jones financial advisor. David Everett believes in learning about you so he can understand what you're working toward before you invest your money, whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college for your children or grandchildren, or trying to protect your financial future of your family. Call David Everett or search Edward Jones David Everett to get started. His office is on the square in downtown Lagrange. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. So a penalty assessed to the Grangers. As that another personal foul or unsportsmanlike, so the Grangers might want to check their tempers. It's a little cold out here. So they're going to continue to sort this out. So with 1:54, we'll step aside for 60 more seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
What are you doing?
Well, I was so impressed by how easy our State Farm agent made our renter's insurance process go, I've decided to tell the world.
How exactly?
By posting the same headline on all of my social sites. State Farm makes renters happy. Or maybe renter's insurance from State Farm is super simple. Or
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a paid dramatization.
Hey there, it's T.O. over here at Kia Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring a 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back in a 24-7 game, and it is victory formation for the Grangers as they take a knee. They've got maybe run one more play, and it'll be all said and done. And the Granger crowd coming from down in Troup County to support this team up in Stone Mountain, and they were treated to yet another Grangers road playoff victory. And the final snap is taken by Barber and Nilt. And we have our final here from Stone Mountain and James R. Halford Stadium. Grangers win 24-7. And just another statement win from Coach Napier in year number 6. This team continues to roll on. Big kudos to Stephenson. They came out and played a hard game, especially in the first half. But it was Grangers all the way from the second quarter on. They scored 24 unanswered points and win this one 24-7. We'll stand by for Tommy Whitworth. Tommy, you got any inkling of coach there? Or you want?
I'm following him. He's got to go over and talk to the other coach.
Well, I'm going to throw it out to break if that's all right with you.
Okay, good.
Okay, we'll see you guys in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
This time of year, weekends in the South mean football, celebrations with family and friends, and good food. And nothing feeds a hungry crowd like Chicken Salad Chick in Lagrange. Whether you're tailgating before the big game or gathering with loved ones around the TV, we've got something everyone can enjoy. With over a dozen delicious flavors of chicken salads, hearty sides, and sweet treats made fresh every day. Make your game day a winner and let Chicken Salad Chick cater your next get-together. To learn more about catering options or to order online, find our Lagrange store at chickensaladchick.com.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to Wellstar.
We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Winter weather is rolling in. Is your system ready for the season? At MC's Heating and Air, our fall maintenance keeps your home comfortable and your unit running strong during the cold season. We'll clean outdoor units, replace air filters, and inspect your system to make sure it's ready for the cold days ahead. Don't wait for a breakdown. Clearing debris, cleaning vents, and checking your thermostat now can save you money later. Call MC's Heating and Air today at 706-523-2661 and stay cozy all season long.
Step up your style and comfort on the water. Overboard Marine and RV in Lagrange is now your authorized Gator Step dealer. Custom, non-slip, UV-resistant flooring that looks sharp and feels even better underfoot. Designed to fit your boat like a glove. Bring in your boat and let us handle the install. Because at Overboard Marine and RV, service is everything. Find us at 23 Bush Drive in Lagrange or visit overboardmarineandrv.com to start your Gator Step upgrade.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Final from Stone Mountain, Georgia. The Grangers road-tested, road-proven. Once again, 24-7. They win this ball game in the state quarterfinals and book another trip for the second year straight to the semifinals.
Let's listen, Coach.
We got a special team. I told you, we can win as many as you wanted to win. I told you, show up, do the work. You got a chance to do something special. All right? Hey, the opportunity's here. Let's make the most of it. Let's seize this opportunity. All right? I'm proud of you. I love you. All right? And we got a couple more to finish this thing off the right way. That'll way to battle. I told you exactly the way it's going. It's the same way every week. Everybody comes out and they think they're going to play a physical ball game. And they play that way for about a quarter. Right? And then we took over after that. Am I right? Yes, sir. All right, understand. It ain't going to be no different than next week. Right? They're going to come out, they're going to be breathing fire. We're going to tattoo their butt. Right? We're going to get it. We're going to get after their tail. All right, what Coach Big Bird say?
Try to keep it safe for work.
1, 2, 3.
Well, there you go. Hopefully no violations going on there. But, Tommy, that was fantastic. A great post-game speech that we just got to hear. Fantastic. We love to hear that from Coach Napier talking to his team after this incredible victory yet again on the road, this time against a super physical Stephenson team. Just outplayed them, outwilled them, completely broke their spirit in the second half of this ball game. It's 24-7. The Grangers win.
I'm going to catch Coach over here.
Let's see if we can get a couple of words from Coach Napier. The celebration continues.
Man, that doesn't get no better than that.
Well, look, the kids that showed up and played. We started that thing off, and we had a physical battle. We knew they were tough. We knew they had some creatures, some great players that would play physical, and our kids just stayed the course, didn't panic.
Defense didn't give up a point.
Hey, how about that right there? They got a block punt. That team had a 2,000-yard rusher and a 1,200-yard rusher on their team, and our defense completely dominated start to finish. Coaches did a great job, and the kids just continue to play their heart out. Proud of our kids, proud of our program. Back in the semis, baby.
Back in the semis.
Hey, let's go win another.
You know, if God's really on our side, we might be playing Lagrange next week.
What do you mean? No. We're on the road regardless.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Douglas is a higher seed than us. Every
they
two
are.
seed.
I was thinking
that.
that.
Well,
I'm
look,
sorry.
it's all right. We ain't scared to go on the road. You see that?
We clearly are.
We beat them there last year.
Hey, look, let's get ready to go. Appreciate
all
you.
right.
Go Grangers.
Go Grangers.
So, yeah, update from that game, Tommy. Sandy Creek is leading 13-0 now with 3:22 left in the third quarter. So they might be well on their way, the number one ranked team in the state, to another semifinal game or to the semifinals themselves. So we'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network. Bring me back up. Welcome back. Once again, Grangers win this one 24-7. Tommy is probably headed for the hills, so I won't bother him too much. But once again, the Grangers just come in and absolutely break a team's spirit at home. This time, the Stephenson Jaguars, no match for the Granger physicality and what they were able to do up front for 4 quarters. Really, it started in the first quarter. It's just kind of strange, Tommy, to see Stephenson move the ball the way they do and just staunch every time by the Granger defense.
Well, and it scared me when we deferred the kickoff, and they moved that ball for 7 minutes, really, really, really good, and just stalled out on, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, and 3 turnovers on downs to go along with the 2 interceptions. I mean, to pitch a shutout in a game like this, and I heard Coach Napier say they had a 2,000-yard rusher and a 1,200-yard rusher. So you're talking about a kid who's got Malachi Fannin Render numbers, and then another kid who's got 1,200 yards on top of that. So.
And they were good running backs. I mean, but we just were able to contain them. Defense played out of the head.
I know you're headed up toward me right now to get things wrapped up. We're having some
Let's wrap this thing up. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. We're having a couple of problems back at the station, so I'm waiting on word from them.
Yeah, I just cut it off.
Well, I ain't going to do that to them just yet. But
yeah, they're going to run us out.
But it looks like it looks like they are ready to go to break. So we'll pause for 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
When it rains, it pours. Unless your gutters are doing their job. That's why Ricky Smith Roofing now offers professional gutter installations. Whether you're replacing old, damaged gutters or starting fresh, they'll install a system that will keep your home protected. With over 30 years of trusted service across East Alabama and West Georgia, you can count on quality work done right. Call them today for a free estimate at 706-884-0195 and visit them on Facebook or on the web at rickysmithroofing.com. Ricky Smith Roofing.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the medicine cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The medicine cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the medicine cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business, because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika is proud to sponsor high school football. We believe that high school athletics build character among young people, and we are honored to support it. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 33rd year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Final here from Stone Mountain, Grangers 24, Stephenson 7, and it was a fun one to be a part of. Stephenson opened the scoring off of a blocked punt, and then from there it was all Grangers. 24 unanswered, a touchdown pass from Dylan Barber, a touchdown run from Caden Thomas, an interception pick 6 from Zy Huzzy, and a Cooper Metcalf field goal. And I think we had one more score. Yeah, another Caden Thomas touchdown. So, just an incredible display by Coach Napier and his team. Headed to the semifinals again. We're waiting to hear word on who that will be against. Right now, Sandy Creek is leading Douglas. So that game is likely headed to the fourth quarter in a 2-possession game. So Sandy Creek could be the region foe that we end up playing here in the Final Four. It'll be a fun one. So we will step aside for 2 more minutes here and have final thoughts when we come back on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, my name is Steve Evans, and I'm the general manager at Strifla-Hamby Mortuary here at our LaGrange Chapel. Since 1929, we've helped families honor the lives of their loved ones with compassion, care, and a personalized touch. Whether you are in an immediate need or interested in pre-planning ahead, we're here for you to help guide you in every step of the way. Because at Strifla-Hamby, we treat you like family because you are family to us. You can call us at 706-884-8636 or visit us on the web at shlagrange.com.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today. Ready to hit the water in style? Overboard Marine is your West Georgia Bass Cat dealer. Whether you're chasing trophies or just love a smooth ride, Bass Cat boats deliver the performance, precision, and power you need. Come see the latest models, talk with our team of boating experts, and get ready for your next great adventure. Because when it comes to boats, we don't just float, we go overboard. Because at Overboard Marine, service is the difference. Visit us on 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
One more time on a super chilly night here in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Grangers go on the road in the quarterfinals and take down the Stephenson Jaguars 24-7. All-around dominance for the Grangers in the final 3 quarters. Took them a second to get warmed up there in the first, but 24 unanswered points, and they move on to the semifinals for the second straight year. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty cold, and I'm ready to get warmed up. So I'm going to head on to my truck here shortly and get it going. Maybe a little hot chocolate. For me, Chandler Wilkerson, my partner, Tommy Whitworth, good night, everyone. Go Grangers. God bless.
That